When faced with ethical dilemmas such as those described earlier on, social workers are encouraged to use an ethical decision-making model to resolve the issue best. This will typically involve identifying the problem or dilemma, considering potential issues within the problem, reviewing relevant ethical guidelines, and generating and assessing potential courses of action. The aim is to select the best course of action based on the most defensible ethical standard. However, doing so may still result in value dilemmas regarding what is best for the client, the worker, or the agency involved. An effort should be made to monitor the outcomes of the decision and seek consultation and supervision if needed. A social work career can be fast-paced and dynamic, with high workloads and sometimes emotionally intense work. Therefore, it is unsurprising that social workers can be particularly vulnerable to burnout and fatigue. Self-care is a vital requirement for any social worker. Self-care describes activities an individual or social system undertakes to enhance well-being, prevent stress, and manage emotion. Self-care includes maintaining professional and personal boundaries, which is also part of the professional socialization process. The term dual relationships refers to situations in which a social worker may relate to a client in more than one relationship role, friend, romantic partner, colleague, etc., or where a social worker has a separate relationship with a client in addition to the professional social work relationship. Given that much of what is considered to be normal socializing or community activity is off-limits for some clients due to poverty, discrimination, disability, or other circumstances generating marginalization, it is relatively easy for a dual relationship to occur. Dual relationships are often unavoidable. However, they also have the potential to exploit clients and damage the professional relationship. Social workers must be mindful of this and constantly monitor the dual relationship for potential conflicts of interest and effects on the professional relationship. The issue of confidentiality is a complex and delicate one in social work and is guided by the value of respecting the client's right to privacy. In many instances, the need for confidentiality is in direct opposition to the requirement of demonstrating accountability as a condition of agency funding, and this may create a conflict of interest for the social worker. Other common dilemmas include whether to breach confidentiality when it is perceived that a client may be a risk to themselves or others, and whether to disclose information learned from one client in a multi-client setting. In considering the above, clients should be fully informed about the circumstances in which private information will be shared and with whom it will be shared so that they can make an informed choice about what to disclose. If the decision is to breach confidentiality, it is essential to take steps to inform the client of any intended breaches. Ethical standards usually accompany the governance and oversight of any professional field or discipline. This is also true of social work, where a specific set of ethical standards and principles guides professional conduct. Social workers should familiarize themselves with the issues and the ethical decision-making process that will enhance the quality of ethical practice while highlighting the contradictions within the code of ethics and the values of individuals and communities.